Everybody, it's happening. Stay calm. Stay calm. All right, are we live? I think we're live. We're live. Hey, welcome everybody. So Starship is going to be launching pretty soon here. Coming up pretty quick. Let's see. I've got the stream over on, I think I've got it over on this side.
Controlled re-entry, and if ship makes it all the way down,
there we are.
we'll once again perform
And we'll head over
a
here.
And landing burn
And
before
then
splashing down in the Indian,
I just have to do.
Indian Ocean.
Nope, not that one.
Now, there are
Wrong one.
changes to our entry plan.
This one. There we are.
Flight, and they will
all right.
intentionally push the ship to, and very likely beyond its limits.
So we're watching the SpaceX stream here. You should go follow them, and in the YouTube description, there's a bunch of links of like other people to go follow, like in the spaceflight stuff. And if I've forgotten anybody, somebody just like send me a message on Twitter or something. I'll update the description afterwards. I'll just keep like hammering more folks in. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. This is the biggest rocket ever, and last time we saw the catch, right? Like there was me like, holy fuck. That got like 17,000 views on YouTube Shorts, so thanks everybody. That's pretty wild. Oh, this is gonna be great. I love the way it looks, like the way it like just like starts like living and breathing, coming alive. It's so cool. And this is again, like this is like a fucking one of the biggest vehicles of all time. Oh, it just never gets old, dude.
And even though ship recovery
I've been going
is not
crazy on
expected
Twitter.
Today, the telemetry and data we receive all the way to the end is what we're looking for and what will help us get to a rapidly reusable Starship of the future.
Now, just like Flight 5, one of our objectives
Let me
for
just
Flight 6
flip.
is attempting to return the booster to the launch.
We'll let them continue chatting. I'm gonna flip here and I'm gonna play around with some things quickly. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday, by the way. Oh fuck. A bunch of folks hopping in now. Welcome. All right. Make sure you go pull up all the other live streams, on X and on YouTube. Go pull up NASA Spaceflight and Everyday Astronaut and just everybody. There's too many people to name, but everybody will be streaming this. So, go pull them up in other tabs. Go do your due diligence. We got 1.2 million people watching. Oh, something's happening. We'll go over to the render now. I'm sorry, guys.
This video is just mind-blowing to see the
reality render.
And just like the last flight for today's booster catch,
I said I was going to do stuff, but there is no time. There's no time to do stuff.
Automated checks have to indicate
there
we have a
actually
healthy
is.
booster and a healthy tower, and the flight director must issue a manual command, which is informed by manual checks from the flight control team. If this command is not sent prior to the completion of the boost back burn, or if automated health checks show
my camera went away.
with
Fuck.
Super heavy or the tower,
It's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? Yeah, every time.
We're
We're good. We fixed it.
And soft splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico.
And I can move this around, so
when we first heard
I'll try to do that more. In the past flights, I've been kind of bad at that. Like I keep covering up the speed or something, but like we can just keep moving around.
Now, for today's test, just like
If you want more like stable coverage, like go to the SpaceX stream. Go watch that. Go watch NASA Spaceflight. I'm just gonna be here goofing and getting my my reaction. So, but I appreciate everybody who pops in. I appreciate y'all. Love you. We are almost at 600 on YouTube, which is awesome. And actually, we crossed 500 the other day over on X. So all of you are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. I've been having a lot of fun, and that's what matters.
That first catch was pretty epic.
And this is going to be extra epic, dude.
Keeping our hopes high to see another one this afternoon.
Yes, we are.
Now, Dan,
that's damn right.
Last time. Are you mentally prepared for a possible round two?
I mean, probably.
It was hard to like, it's still hard to process, dude. I don't even have the words for that catch. I really hope they catch it again.
One of the unique aspects with Super Heavy coming
Man,
back is it does
what a
generate
beautiful,
sonic boom.
what a beautiful rocket, dude.
Associated with reusable spacecraft, it's coming in faster than the speed of sound, and then
hopefully I'm loud enough. Let me know if I'm not. Oh, I should probably have the multi-stream chat open. Otherwise, there's probably a bunch of messages I'm missing on like X and on YouTube.
The only effect is that thunder.
If I miss your
noise,
message, I
that thunderclap
apologize.
sound.
I will
But
try my best to
not
get to it at
expecting
some
It's
point.
definitely going to get your attention, and we were able to hear it
Oh
last
my
time.
god, dude.
The impact of
I love it.
how loud it is changes pretty dramatically. And in this video, you can see as we were descending, and there was kind of that quick triple pop that you heard. Now that was picked up from closer to the pad. Most people at our distance, and
Still
further away,
such an
you're only gonna
unbelievable
hear
thing
one
to
or two
behold,
that's
huh?
happening kind of so
That's never
on
gonna
top
get
of
old.
each other
I hope we
that
get
it
to
might
just see
sound
this
like one big bang.
all the time.
But as I said,
400
that's
launches
something
was
that's
what
only associated
Gwen
with
Shotwell
spacecraft
said,
being
I think.
reused. We hear
Fuck,
with
dude.
Falcon 9, we heard
Over the
with
next 4
Shuttle,
years? If that's
and
true,
looking forward to hopefully hearing
let's
it
go,
today.
man. Let's
Just a
bloody
quick
go.
status check, though. We're about 85% full on ship, almost 2/3 of the way full on booster.
About
continuing to
15
count
minutes till the
down,
window
about
opens.
13 and a
So,
half minutes, a little under that.
and it's
until
all
the
gonna go
liftoff
real
today.
quick from there.
But still looking good. I'll check back in with you guys in a few minutes.
I
Back
love
over to
this
Jesse
guy.
and Kate.
It's
Thanks, Dan.
bananas.
Yeah,
It's
I think
the
Dan said
banana
it
stuff
really
is
well,
so funny,
when
dude.
it
The
really
banana
gets me in the
payload.
brain to
Oh.
think that this is going to be
Like you gotta give these guys credit for like making it so like fun, bringing like some smiles to it. Like it's just you can't get the grin off your face when you're watching this stuff. It's just there's so many wholesome good vibes. It's awesome, and there's so many good people teaching about science, and I could talk forever about it.
as soon as 2026.
which is when the next Mars transfer window opens, which is under 2 years from now. Now, you might be familiar with the Starlink logo, which you see there on your screen. It's an iconic representation of the Mars transfer orbit, also called the home and transfer
Open
orbit.
up Discord.
This transfer window, or the time between the time when Earth and Mars are closest to each other, opens every 26 months and is only open for about 2 to 3 months at a time for a vehicle with Starship's power.
Lining up a launch to Mars is similar to how we launched to the International Space Station, where we timed the launches to match the station's orbit. If we didn't do this, we would need more propellant and more time to get there.
So the first opportunity we have to fly Starships to Mars, we plan to go for it. These first flight tests to Mars will be uncrewed and will test the reliability of landing in tech. If those landings go well, the first crewed flights will soon follow after that.
Right now, our flight tests are focused on proving out reusability of both Super Heavy and Starship. In 2025, we'll continue that focus while also potentially flying our first Starlink
I'm just like
missions
flipping
and
between
demonstrate capabilities
all the
central to
broadcasts.
our
Where
role
is he?
in taking
Everyday
astronauts to
astronaut.
the moon
See
as
what
part of
he's up
NASA's
to.
Artemis program. Starship
Where are
will
you?
be used to land astronauts on the
Not
lunar
that.
surface
There it
on
is.
NASA's Artemis 3
This is gonna be
mission,
loud, isn't it?
which will put the first humans
No,
on the
I got
moon
it fast
since
enough.
1972.
One
Look at
key
me go.
capability will be the ability to refuel Starship on orbit, which you can see there on your screen, with a Starship prop tanker docked with a fuel depot.
We can
Next year, we're planning to test this capability by launching 2 Starships and having them meet
I
up
might
to transfer tons
make
of
the
cryogenic
screen a little
propellant.
bit smaller
And
here.
when the time comes to land on the moon,
I just have been
Starship will
playing
move up
around
to
with
NASA's
my
Orion
my setup
spacecraft
here.
in lunar orbit, where astronauts will transfer over
There.
for their descent.
Get the
Now,
rim.
once on the lunar surface,
Oh,
they'll
if I
ride the
can. I
elevator
gotta get the
down
timing
in
right.
their
Or the
Axiom
timing.
EMU spacesuits from Axiom Space and leave the first footprints on the moon.
Live
in
streaming's
more than
fun, dude.
half a century, kickstarting
You just make a
humanity's
fool of
mission to
yourself.
establish a sustainable
great.
presence there. And coming soon to a moon
There we
base
are.
alpha near you, Starship Enterprise Edition.
That is so exciting.
Now we got the edge.
And all the advancements that are going to
I bet I
come
could,
in order to enable
like
all
just
of that.
no. Well,
Now, our
like 1
rapid
second.
iterative development approach has been the basis for all of SpaceX's
see?
major innovative advancements,
Let me
including
go.
Falcon, Dragon, and Starlink. Today we're testing hardware and systems, and we need to know how they perform.
Yeah, I
under
like
the most
that.
extreme
That
conditions.
pops a little bit
And what's
better,
more
huh?
extreme than
Makes it a
the
little bit
flight
easier to
environment?
see, a little bit
We'd
easier to
much rather
watch.
find
Maybe
the
I don't
bugs
know.
and limits
You guys will have to
now
tell
during
me.
testing than
I
later
can't.
on when there's more flying.
I'm
To
just doing
reiterate,
stuff is all.
While we do determine an acceptable level of technical risk on our vehicle and pad to learn as
Whew.
fast as possible,
I just tried to pick up
no
my water
compromises
bottle and
when
the
it
lid
comes to
came
the
off.
safety of the public or our team. So all that to say, this is only the 6th of many future flight tests of Starship before it becomes fully operational.
Only the
And
6th.
we tend to do our testing
Next
out
year,
in the open,
guys?
just
What
like
the hell
today.
are we gonna
And that
do?
means
I'm not
we will
even gonna be able to
sometimes see
keep
when our
up. There's
hardware
no
doesn't
way.
perform as we planned during that
There'll be so
testing.
many
And
Starship
that's
streams.
okay,
It's gonna
because
like
this is
you'll watch
exactly
me
what
like
we're
fade
testing for,
away.
to physically see if hardware performance matches what we expected
Oh my
to
God.
do or not.
That scared
Even
the
more
shit
with
out of me.
today's test flight, where
I love when you open up
purposefully
YouTube on your
pushing the
phone.
ship
It's just like,
beyond its
hello there,
limits.
brother.
Starship development is also being aided by Starlink space-based connectivity. You might remember the Starlink panels that are incorporated into Starship, and you can see them there on your screen, those rectangular panels on Starship's nose cone. Starlink brings us the epic views in space and on re-entry, and also helps deliver us critical flight data engineers
Look at how shiny, steel.
Starlink continues to help us push the limits in space in the short term.
Like, nobody can say that's not real, bro. That's real.
On our next few flights.
There were some motherfuckers in the comments of like the shorts video and stuff and the other live stream that I did on for the last flight, for flight 5, who were like, it's CG, man. Like, you just don't understand. Like, you gotta see it to believe. It's like, dude, go somewhere else. This is not the place for you. Holy shit.
Our next generation Starlink satellites, which will continue to increase our capabilities.
We're getting pretty close to the opening of the window now, guys. Oh man. 8 minutes. It happens so quick. After this thing goes off, it's gonna be back in like 7 minutes. 7.5 minutes. Back on the pad. Assuming that they actually catch it. Maybe it'll blow up in the wetland. You know, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but hey, excitement guaranteed, right? That's the SpaceX promise.
From 1,200 tons to 1,500 tons. The forward flaps
Dude,
also got
the banana payload is peak. You can't. That's so funny.
Both of these things will help better protect them during entry heating while still providing control. There's also a wide range of upgrades that will make the vehicle more reliable, adding redundancy.
I'm so ready, guys. I get too excited. I can't like control it. I can't even speak. Like, I have so much respect for the NASA space flight crew and like all those and like Tim Dodd and like the Everyday Astronaut and like RGV and Scott Manley and Marcus House, all those people that do the YouTube and live content. Like, to be able to keep your wits about you while you're talking about something that you're like knowledgeable about like this and that gets you this excited, and like to be able to keep it all together and like actually perform is pretty it's great that we have people like that in the community that can help deliver excellent educational content, because I am just like I get too hyped up with this stuff, right? I can't contain myself.
As we continue to test, we'll learn more about what makes a great heat shield for Mars.
I know lots about physics. I can do lots of math, but when it comes to like commentary on something like this, I just like it's just so much doki doki sudo, man, to borrow a Japanese phrase.
90% full on ship, almost 85% full on.
And you hear that 90% full. Fuck yeah, dude.
To an on-time liftoff. So we've got about 3 more.
Look at how good the weather is, guys. Look at how nice that looks. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
And lift off right at the top of our window at 4 p.m. Central. So toss it back to you guys one more time. But fun part about to start, we are a little under 6 minutes away from launch.
All right, so we are continuing to progress now. 5 minutes and 43 seconds until liftoff. Now, once we pass the T-minus 40.
Do I have any coffee left? Fuck, I don't. I should. Do I have time? I definitely have time to go run get coffee. I should do it. Here,
and the ship will go on to internal power.
And then after that, the quick disconnect, or what we call the QD arm lockout, is removed in preparation.
Watch how quick I'll be back, guys. You won't even notice when me being gone. So quick. All right. Pretzel, proof that they exist. They're real. I made them this morning. That's real. It's not no bullshit. I ain't no AI.
Launching at 4 or 5 in the morning out here, so very.
There was only like a mouthful of coffee, so it was worthless anyway. It's probably cold too, so fuck me, I guess.
That T-minus 40 seconds.
But you know what? I'm ready for this rocket launch, bro.
We opt to use it. everything is still potentially go for launch. So nothing to be worried about there. At that point, basically up until T-minus 40 seconds, all aborts are just holds. This would allow the team to wait for final checkouts, to assess propellant
I'm doing the
levels,
dumb thing again, aren't I?
engines, avionics, vehicle
I'm covering up
pressurization,
things that are cool. I'm being
range,
an asshole.
weather. Occasionally we've had
I'm
ship
sorry.
boats lingering in the past, but that doesn't sound like that is the case today.
Yeah,
I'll do my
today, no
best to
shrimp
not do
boats,
that.
Which is great. Everything
It's
so
gonna make
far is
clipping this
looking
thing a
good.
fucking
We're getting
absolute
really excited
nightmare, but
here, just a few minutes away. We're going to go back,
such
send it
is
over to Dan in
life.
Starbase. How's it going, Dan?
It is still going.
Look at
great.
how
Just coming up on about
awesome
3.5
that
minutes
looks.
away, so
That
we
is
should
a
be done with our
it,
prop load on
the,
ship
the two
momentarily.
towers, the
And about 30
picturesque,
seconds
like that
later,
was a
we'll close out on
sandbar
booster.
with tents on it,
Flight
man.
control team on
And now it's
board,
got
or
two
in the
towers.
building just behind
They're
me. Not
launching
on board. Some of them might wish
skyscrapers
they were at board. Flight control team in the building
with
behind
30
me, they're
plus
gonna have
engines
a lot
on the
of work to
bottom.
do right after we lift off, as we still
They're gonna
have a
do
lot of manual checks that
400
happen
over the
on
next 4
tower
years, according to the
prior
current
to the flight
CEO.
director, who's going to be
Like, the
crystal
future
clear
is
again
nuts. The
today,
future is insane.
giving
The
a
future is
manual
now.
command to bring
This
the
is
booster
wild.
back to the launch site. And the tower did just incredibly well on the last flight. We didn't lose any of our required redundancy for a
I
catch.
agree.
So we're
I
hoping
concur
to see
with
that
that.
again today. A lot of the team, really putting armor on the tower, making all of those things
I love
work,
it.
played a huge role in making that catch possible.
Fuck, dude.
And looking forward to hopefully seeing that happen again. And of course, sending our first payload to
Look at that
space.
banana.
You can see
The
banana
banana's
is
wiggling, dude.
very tightly secured, but I assure you it does have some room to float around. So once we're in a zero gravity environment, we should see our first Starship zero gravity.
Dude, this is
indicator putting on
bananas.
a little bit of a show. And that's looking right in. That's where we're going to have Starlinks. That's our PEZ deployer. So getting its ride to space. So coming up on about 2.5 minutes, we are closing out on all of our prop load. Yep, just heard that our fill drains are starting to close, so that means we're no longer going to be flowing propellant into the booster and the ship. We're going to do what's called pushbacks. So all of that propellant in the ground systems is going to get pushed back to the tanks, clear out everything around the pad right before we light those 33 engines and take off. Just quick reminder, you're going to see fire start at the bottom. You're going to see the deflector start at about 10 seconds before launch. Lots of water to help dissipate all that heat, all that sound. And then the engine starting up in 3 different groups. And then about a second after T0, we should see liftoff. About 2.5 minutes into the flight, a little bit longer, we'll see hot staging. And that's when we're going to be listening really close on those loops to see if we're going to be bringing the booster back for a catch today. Do always want to caution.
I'm a legend.
It's never a guarantee. We've done this once.
Oh my god, dude.
We'll see if we do it again. We're only going to do it if the booster and the tower are looking really good before we attempt to bring it back here. But coming up on a minute, not tracking any
My YouTube stream was private, bro.
on the board right now.
I'm too
So
busy
as long
eating
as
pretzels.
we don't have any last second things, which do happen. All right, flight director just confirmed T-minus 1 minute.
Get ready, guys. It's about to go. Thank fuck I noticed the live stream was not there.
40.
All right, I'm shutting up. It's about to go.
And we flew right through that.
Flight directors go for launch.
All right, we're now T-minus 20 seconds until liftoff of Starship Flight 6. This will mark our second attempt to catch the Super Heavy booster at the launch tower, as well as...
9,
Let's go, motherfucker.
6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Oh! Come on. Look at it go, bro. It's going, guys. Oh. This is going to become a regular occurrence. Wow.
vehicle is pitching downrange.
Booster Raptor, chamber pressure nominal.
Yes, sir. All right, we've got about 6 minutes now before the booster comes back for catch. Next thing we'll look
Booster
for,
and ship, avionics, power, and telemetry
hot
nominal.
staging. It's basically through max Q now. Because this thing goes fucking hardcore, dude. Supersonic.
Vehicle
All
has
right, we're
reached
just a little over a minute
maximum
into flight.
dynamic pressure.
We're
There it is, max Q call out.
6 miles away, so all the sound's still hitting us here. Hearing good
It happens
call-outs
so
at
fast,
power
dude.
telemetry
This thing
nominal,
is so
so it's
powerful. I
flying
love it.
straight and true. We
What a
do see
beautiful machine.
all 33 Raptor engines lit up on telemetry.
Let's
screens.
colonize the Kuiper Belt, guys.
At this point, we've
That's the plan.
passed through that point of maximum aerodynamic pressure, that max Q. Now,
All
coming up in
33
just
still good.
a little
Hell yeah, man.
over a minute from now is going to be hot staging. So we're going to see the 6 engines on the ship ignite while still attached to the booster. Just before that, we'll see all but 3 center engines on the booster shut down.
They do a good job
And,
of explaining
we
it.
call Miko,
Obviously,
it's most engines cut off instead of
it's
main
their
engines.
job after all.
And so while we continue to watch it go
This is
up,
gonna be.
a lot of our
Look
flight
at that.
controllers
Look at these
looking
tracking
all the
shots, dude.
systems around the tower. Again, we have to send a manual command.
So cool. Dude, SpaceX is
About
like the
30
only
seconds
company that does
away
cool
from
shit
hot
like this.
staging.
This is so. I hope that Blue Origin starts doing stuff like this with the New Glenn launches and Rocket Lab and stuff. Like everything's got to start getting extra hype in the spaceflight world, man. We as the spaceflight community need to go hog wild in that regard.
And we heard
Dude, I'm speechless.
the tower is go for catch.
Booster engine cutoff.
The
Go for
return
catch.
flag is set for true.
Hot staging,
Start up.
gorgeous. Flippity flip flip flip.
Stage separation.
All right.
Godspeed,
confirmed.
SpaceX.
Lit on the ship. Booster boost.
Making
back
life
going. We heard that we are
multiplanetary.
go for catch.
One hot stage at a time, dude.
Kate, Jesse, take good the views. Hopefully I got a booster coming home
Never
real
stop
soon.
thrusting.
Wow, from our view here, Dan, great views of planet Earth behind that super heavy booster. Right now it is performing the
Ship
boost
jammer
back
pressure
burn.
nominal.
Good news there, telling us that the pressures inside the ship are good. That is the second stage, or the upper portion of the vehicle. Follow along with the telemetry on the bottom of your screen.
My bad, guys.
Yeah,
Just
booster
unmuted my
is
Twitch stream.
currently super heavy. Is currently in its boost back burn. This boost back
Ship
burn.
avionics, power, and telemetry nominal.
This boost back burn lasts just a little bit over a minute, so we've got a little, approximately 30 seconds left.
We've had shutdown of that boost back burn. Up next will be hot stage jettison. The view from the camera on the left, or from the booster on the left-hand side of your screen, and then tracking cam there on the right-hand side of your screen. We'll see those grid fins.
Booster offshore.
Hot
driver.
staging ring, so cool
And
every
we can
time, dude.
also see that the
There it is.
hot stage has
Oh.
been jettisoned.
Yes, visual confirmation of that there on your screen, which is great. Now the next
Starship is following a nominal trajectory.
So the
next
ship
step,
is
the
looking good.
booster is going into that landing
going
burn.
real
Again,
quick,
it'll light up
as you can see.
13 of those engines. and
7777.
then, pare down to 3 engines right before.
And the booster is coming
All
back.
right, now just real quick, we did
Tower
hear the
catch
call
still
out,
looking good,
boost back,
I think.
excuse me, booster offshore divert. Unfortunately, that
Oh,
means
no.
that we are no-go for the
No!
catch. As we said before,
No
both the
catch,
tower
guys.
and the
Fuck.
vehicle, as well as
Wow.
the operators on console,
Still.
have been actively evaluating the commit criteria for the
Damn. No catch attempt, it looks like, but that's all good. We still get that was a fucking sick launch, and we'll get to see the ship is gonna do a burn in orbit, and obviously there's the banana payload, so we get to see what happens with that, and re-entry is gonna be in daylight, so that'll be good. We can hang out until then, watch some replays.
Ship currently making its way towards the Indian Ocean.
Shit post on
Still
X a
looking
little
good
bit.
so far.
Exactly. So views there of the booster on the left-hand side of your
Damn.
screen, views of the ship on the
Wow.
right-hand side of your
It's
screen.
all good.
Now, we said before that it was not guaranteed that we would be able to make a tower catch today. So while we were hoping for it, like we said, it was pretty epic on attempt 1, but the safety of the teams and the public and the pad itself are paramount. So we are accepting no compromises in any of those areas.
That's a fair
Exactly.
explanation.
We're still going to get a lot of good flight data with booster even, but
It'll still
especially
be
with
really
ship,
cool.
again, we have an
We
additional
should still have
objective
some
today to
footage
do
of
an
it, like
in-space
actually like
relight of a
like I'm sure
raptor
that they'll do
engine,
a
which
simulated
again will help
catch,
us set
right?
us
Like
up
they'll
for,
do a soft
being able
touchdown
to
in
do
the Gulf of
deorbit
Mexico.
burns, which is
Ship chamber pressure is nominal.
which is important for orbital flights. And what you're seeing on your screen is a view from Super Heavy as it's making its way back down to Earth.
Yeah, once again, we are attempting
Wow,
an
look at how hot
landing of
the
Super
the
Heavy
engines get
booster. So we have
as
seen
it's
this
coming
before,
back in.
And it is still very fun to watching it come down.
Wow, dude.
For a soft splashdown.
You
off
can't, like,
the
that's
Gulf
fucking
Coast
insane.
of
That's really
Texas.
awesome.
We can see it there re-entering. We saw earlier those grid fins. There are 4 hypersonic grid fins. Oh, we can
Yeah,
see that the
there it
landing
is.
burn has begun on the Super Heavy booster.
And same pattern, 13 engines will light.
Yeah, there's a
Gone
nice
down to
gentle
3, just
soft
as we expected.
swing in and
And what an
nice
incredible
gentle
view
touchdown.
of splashdown
That's
that
a
we got
cool
today.
That's a pretty cool
Of
shot
Super
too, to be
Heavy.
honest with you.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
you
sure
can't
the buoy cam views
sacrifice
will
it to
be
the
pretty
sea.
awesome
That
once
one's for
again.
Poseidon, you
So
know?
we'd like to confirm a water landing once again for the Super Heavy booster. Congrats to the SpaceX team for making that milestone.
Wow, and while we're
as
sitting
well.
there, look at how
Now,
quick the ship has gotten.
continues to look
Just
good.
fucking, let's go.
You can see that it is, while all of that was happening, the crowd here in Hawthorne
Everybody going nuts.
continuing to react
I love
to
it.
all these amazing views that we're getting. The next milestone is
Starship is in terminal guidance.
great news there. Starship terminal guidance, referring to what we see here on our screen, the upper stage. At
Oh, look at
about
the Earth.
8
I love how
minutes,
they just live stream
35
the whole
seconds or
thing.
so,
Like, just
we
it's
have
live
ship
views
engine
of
cutoff, which
like,
will be the cutoff of the Raptor engines.
the Earth is so beautiful from orbit. You know, we're so blessed that we get footage like this.
We can see on our screen ship giving us some incredible views brought to us by Starlink. This view is also very interesting because we can see basically the receding tile line that we referred to earlier.
Oh,
where
yeah,
we mentioned
that's
we have
one thing.
removed a number of heat shield
That's kinda
tiles
cool.
in order to test out and push the envelope on the ship and demonstrate
You can see
what its
where the
capabilities
tiles
are.
went up
Ship
to
engine
actually
cutoff.
here even. You can
And
see
there we
all the
just heard
pins.
Call out for
where they
SECO,
were.
ship engine cutoff. Great news there. Everything continuing to look
But yeah,
awesome.
they'll see how like
for
necessary
ship.
some of those tiles
Full
are,
view
right?
looking
This ship
aft
could
on the
entirely
ship
ignite
here.
in the atmosphere, and I know that they're going to be coming in a lot hotter this time too. So they're planning on doing an actual engine burn up here in orbit
Nominal
this time.
orbit insertion.
There's that
Oh,
call
there's
out. We
that
were waiting
orbital
for
insertion.
confirmation of good orbital insertion for ship today.
So we'll see if
It
they do
has
the engine
been a
relight.
very exciting afternoon.
And that
so
will give them
far.
more velocity when
We'd
they
like to send it
go
back
into the
over
Earth.
to
So
Dan, who can
who
get
the heck
us
knows
that,
whether they'll actually survive?
live view
But they'll get
experience.
good
Dan,
data whether they survive
once
or
again,
not.
Are you
So
okay after witnessing
again, these are
another
just
Starship
space.
launch?
These are just like test
Yeah,
flights. You know, they
totally
need to
fine.
gather a lot of data
It's
so that they can
you guys have to be jealous.
keep
This is the
improving,
only way
keep
to
pushing
do
the
this.
envelope
This is
further
fantastic.
to
No, it was
you know,
really
make
cool
this
to see
ship
a liftoff,
actually fully
33 out of
reusable.
33.
Because that's the eventual
Didn't go for the
promise, is
booster
that this
catch
thing
today.
will,
Initially,
you know,
we were
come back
good, and then we
down,
tripped
land
the
on the tower,
commit
and they'll
criteria
slap another
and
ship
did
on
the
top
offshore
and
divert,
back
so we
off.
went and
You
did
know.
that water landing as everybody
And right
saw.
now, that's
We'll
obviously
dig into it
quite a
little
ways
bit
away
more,
from being a
but
reality.
again, this is we've done it once, we've now done it twice. We're going to keep trying to do it. As this is just a core capability of Starship and what's going to make it so incredible. There's a lot left. We're just about almost 10 minutes into this flight. So about 50 plus minutes still to go. Ship nominal orbit, so it's on its way around the planet. It's going to attempt
50
to do
more
an
minutes of hanging out.
in-space burn.
So
We're going to light
if anybody
one
has
of
any
those
questions or
Raptor
anything,
engines, the sea
you want to
level
ask me,
ones in the middle,
I'll do my best
just to help demonstrate
to
that we can
answer
relight
them.
in that microgravity environment. Really critical for deorbit.
Remember, go
burns,
check out
to
everybody
start
else
to
who's
do some
streaming too.
orbital missions,
You know, there's
in the
SpaceX is
not-too-distant
live,
future.
and
And then
Tim
following that,
Dodd,
we'll
Everyday
see a
Astronaut,
ship entry,
NASA
maybe a
Spaceflight.
splashdown. As you guys said, we're really going to
You know,
be
there's a
pushing
ton of
ship
people,
on this
so
one.
go check them all
We're
out.
pretty much intentionally putting it in places where
I have
we
links in the
expect it
YouTube
might not do
description,
so great,
so
and all that's to try and help us learn, see if we were a little
and
too
maybe in the
conservative,
X description
and
as
then
well. I don't know
maybe
how
that
it works
opens
over
up
on
more
X for
capability for when we
the
start catching
description.
them. I'll check back in with everybody in a little bit. I'm going to tune in and watch the ship fly around planet Earth, and hopefully we see it re-entering in the not-too-distant future. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Dan. Development testing, by definition, is unpredictable, which we saw with super heavy splashing
these
down
flights
in
are
the
just
Gulf
so
of Mexico
wild,
today,
you
but
know?
that is exactly why we test. As is
And we're gonna get
standard for these
so
tests,
many
the
more.
area
Oh
around
damn,
the
we
pad
lost
and
it.
along the
We
flight
lost it.
path
Come on,
was
don't
cleared prior
go.
to launch,
Don't
and we
go.
expect the road and beach to remain closed.
It's
until
honestly
further
incredible
notice.
we get any
Yeah,
views at
testing
all.
development flight
Starlink is
hardware
super cool
in a flight
that it provides
environment
that
is what
capability.
enables our teams to quickly learn and execute design changes and hardware upgrades.
I love how you can
to
see all
improve
the
probability
like
of
the
success in the
frost,
future. Please
little shards
do
of
not
ice
attempt to
and
approach
stuff.
the booster in the water for your safety as well as for that of our team that will be working on recovery. Now,
do not
we
attempt
are
to
going
approach the
continue,
booster
though.
in the
mission
water.
is not done.
Exactly. The mission's not over.
Some
The ship
guy
is
in a
still coasting,
Cybertruck.
but it has been nonstop since liftoff, and with the booster having completed its job for
Don't
the
do
day,
that
we are
shit.
going
Do
to take
not
a
get
short
yourself
break
killed
for
or
the
trying
next
to do
35
something
minutes or
stupid.
so
Fuck.
while ship continues
Please.
to coast before
Please
re-entry.
nobody have the
Now,
idiocy
as with
to do
previous
something
flights,
like that.
Starlink
My
may enable
god.
us to talk to the ship through re-entry with no communication blackout. Now, we are still testing Starlink during this phase of flight, so nothing is completely certain.
Yeah, so if we do have views, we will be sure to bring those to you live. And of course, one of those views include that.
Here, we'll mute him for now. Hell yeah, though. So we've got a little bit now to go until we see the re-entry. And then after re-entry and soft splashdown, I'm gonna go eat the last of my pretzels. That was awesome. It was a cool flight test. It all went very smoothly. It just went, man. That was something else. Man, and again, like just these views of the Earth are so cool. Right now, of course, just the ship's flap, but there are many such things. Oh, I love it, dude. I love these rocket launches. Oh my god. Oh, the terminal. Look at me. Ooh. Somehow open the terminal instantly. He's hacking! Holy fuck, he's hacking! Let's see if I can pull up any of these. Gotta start posting on Twitter like crazy. Or on X, rather. It's X. I'm sorry. I get it wrong. I might go make more coffee. Maybe throw some pretzels in the oven now so that they're warm for re-entry. Just like the Starship's gonna be nice and warm. And you still see how fast, 15 minutes at 179 kilometers up in the air, going 26,000 kilometers an hour. Not bad, not bad. All right, I'll go make some coffee quick since no, not 20 minutes. 5 minutes. Ah, please, sir. Let me edit the text. Oh, they came back. I'll give you banana, banana, banana. This banana is gonna go down in history. Banana flight, flight 6, the banana flight. Absolutely bananas. I'm sad we didn't get a tower catch. I was really hoping for one of those on stream again, but I guess you can't get a second of we'll get more. There'll be more of them. They're coming. Can't replicate the magic every time. It was pretty miraculous that they got it on the first try. And I guess, this time they have their a lot of VIPs watching, special like important people. They wanted to make it better, I guess, make it look right. And so I guess even in that case, making that call for the safety purpose it kind of looks good on you a little bit. Sad for us folks watching who wanna just keep seeing crazy shit, but it is the right play, I think, for the program overall, because it'd be pretty tragic if you fucked up the tower uh, by coming in and like shearing the arms off because you just like the engines were something was a little bit off with the engines, or you weren't exactly sure like this version of the like maybe the same issue that came up during Flight 5 that caused them to be like pretty marginal on the catch, uh, relatively so. Perhaps something like that like reared its head again and they were like, nah, man. But that's all speculation. I mean, we'll find out more. Again, we're 17 minutes, so we have lots to investigate, I'm sure, and lots to hear from SpaceX. I guess I can go. I am scrolling through their Twitter, the SpaceX Twitter. Sag on no catch, but still an amazing launch. Banana, banana. All right. Every time I see the banana, banana, banana. All right. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some more coffee and throw some more pretzels in the oven. And yeah, I guess I'll keep this up in case anything interesting flies up on screen. But I think it should be about 40 more minutes and reentry, and then we'll get to see what happens there. At some point they might do a relight, so keep an eye here. See if this thing does anything. Because if it does, well, you saw an engine relight. That'd be pretty cool. So I'll be right back. Alright, there was no point to making coffee. It made no sense, so I gave up. Oh my god, we keep getting the banana and then it goes away. And damn it, I need all banana all the time. We're on the last pretzel, by the way. This is it. The last pretzel in space and time, and now it will be inside of me. Oh, it's back. The banana's back. Banana, banana, banana. It's doing banana things. Best payload. 4.5 million views. Oh, and Darcy's playing Battlefield Gothic. That is supposed to be. That's supposed to not show up while I stream, but it's the desktop. That's funny as hell. Poor Darcy. That's fine. Hopefully we're gonna play some Helldivers next week, actually. We'll try and get that on stream. It's just kind of a funny little thing for him to pop up there. It's got funny timing is all. Just coincidences like that are always silly. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. That was fucking cool. Very cool launch. I am very sad there was no catch. Like I can't help but like I am disappointed. A little bit disappointed for sure, but that's okay. Hey, we'll get one. We'll get one soon enough again. I'm reposting all the clips on X, so if anybody is interested in, I guess I could show you guys too. But I want to keep it on the banana, man. I want to keep watching the banana. Hmm. The landing burn looked really good. But I can definitely understand them not going for the tower catch. But boy, would I have liked them to. Rewatching liftoff here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I'm trying to bring it up so you can see it too. I'm just failing fucking miserably at that. Like, if you could watch the pain that I just went through, man.
Okay, left on.
That's replay of launch today from SpaceX. On X. SpaceX. X.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Booster Raptor, chamber pressure nominal.
You'll love to see it.
Booster and ship, avionics, power, and telemetry nominal.
There we are. Then back to this. Is it just elevator music? Okay, we have to be careful. Sometimes the music is copyright. Just SpaceX like, gotcha. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. All right. Watch me have a fight with my keyboard, dude. I'll take this motherfucker out. Fucking memes already so good, dude. There's a slick liftoff. I love this fucking banana, guys. The banana, is it safe? That's what everybody's gonna want to know after the ship remakes or is making entry. Will the banana be protected from the burn through? Will there be any burn through? I'm like immensely curious to see what ends up happening to this banana. The one of the towers on top of the like the lightning and communications tower on top of the the launch tower is like bent. So there's like a tower on top of the tower, and it's like on a it's like leaning over to the side. So funny. Oh, the banana's wiggling, guys. It wiggled. It's moving. I can't wait to have all these out of context YouTube shorts with just this fucking banana. This is gonna be perfect. This is this might be the greatest gift of all time. Get ready. It's peanut butter jelly time. The banana sways. The absurdity of this, I can't get over it. It's pretty hilarious. Big steel rocket, one small banana boy. All right, 33 minutes now. So probably, but what did I say when it was? They said about 50 at around like what, like 15, 20, something like that. So we should be, 20-ish minutes away, maybe. Yeah, it's still Oh, we got a new view. Sort of. It's pretty dark. We trying. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Lightning. Cool. Zap zap.
Starship itself, as it
Oh, they're
continues
back.
to make its way around the globe. We
We'll
are
listen.
coming up on what we will hopefully see is our in-space relight demonstration.
Oh, cool. We're gonna get the relight.
Firing up
Sick.
one of those 3 sea-level raptors on the very aft end of the ship, and essentially reigniting it while we're in that microgravity environment in Earth orbit. We had attempted this once previously on Flight 3, but ended up skipping it when we had some attitude control issues with the ship. And we are on the dark side of the planet right now, so views are going to be a little bit dark, but hopefully we see some engine light.
No, but
there's
lightning.
As we
There's
do this
cool stuff going
test.
on
This
down on
is
the planet.
a pretty critical
Pew,
capability for doing
pew.
deorbit burns. This is not a deorbit burn. Want to stress that we're on a trajectory where if we didn't fire off the engine at all, we are definitely coming home. Ooh, seeing some thunderstorms down on the ground. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this is not a deorbit burn. If we didn't fire this engine, we're on a intentional suborbital trajectory.
So they're only doing one engine, so it's not like they're going to be going that much faster. We'll see. We'll know how fast they go. The telemetry's right here, and I'm not covering it. Last time I think I was right here, right? I was just covering all the telemetry the whole time. I apologize for the last stream.
We're going to aim for that.
This time I've been a little bit better about moving it around. I think this is not a bad spot. It's like either this or this that you go for, or like if you need to, you like zap here or something like that.
In the very top of Starship, up in the nose cone, they don't require nearly as much gas to pressurize as your main tank, so they're really useful for any in-orbit maneuvers. And then for landing burns. So if we make it to a landing burn today, we'll be using them for that as well. So we should be coming up in just about the next minute. It should be under a minute now.
Under a minute, guys.
Expected ship burn.
The burn is coming.
We've relit Raptors pretty frequently. We just did it with the landing burn and that boost back burn on the booster, and we've done it on ship landing burns. We just haven't done it in this microgravity environment where your propellant management and a lot of other things are different as you're not weighed
Relight
down
and
by
we'll
the
start
force
up.
of Earth's gravity.
Okay. There it is.
And
Just
shut down.
heard the call out for startup.
Oh, wow.
There's some light. There's that Raptor relit
Ice chunk.
and shut
One
down.
icy boy.
All right, there you have it. The first time ever lighting a Raptor while in outer
That's pretty cool. They
space,
did it.
other
Nice.
than our asset
Success.
burn. So really cool to see that relit. That's a pretty critical
Very
capability
nice.
that we're going to need.
That is
when
indeed
we're
a
doing
critical,
orbital missions
a
in the
critical
not-too-distant
capability.
future. So check another one off. That was a really cool. That was an objective we really wanted to hit on this one, and so good to see Ship knock that one out in orbit. But for now, we're going to coast for just a little bit longer, and then it'll be time for ship entry. So we'll get the usual light show as we return
Starship
from
is in entry
hypersonic
prep.
velocities. We're just starting to do the entry prep for that, so we're going to get the flaps positioned, and then it's going to start taking the brunt of all of that heat as you're coming in from well in excess of 10,000 miles an hour. That's all going to build up a lot of heat as you're encountering an increasing atmosphere.
Well, we're getting close to the moment of truth now, guys.
We're going to see
will Ship
how the
survive
tiles fare.
along
We've
with
also
the
got,
banana within it?
some pretty cool tile experiments that we'll talk
That's the
about in a
question.
little bit. But coming up real soon, Ship re-entry, successful relight, and we'll start this entry part soon.
Oh, we gotta get away from the music. Ah, they're coming. Oh, it looks like we got stinky signal right now there. Stinky. Oh, here we go. There's the heating. It's starting. It's already starting. You can see a bit of buildup. Well, we'll find out whether she makes it. This is they've got a lot of tiles are off of this thing, you know? It's a good chunk of tiles that are off of it. I mean, it is stainless steel. It's pretty tough to melt. Wow. Plasma already go burr. You can tell it's creating interference with the camera. Man, so cool. And it should just keep getting lighter too, because we're getting a daytime. This is a daytime reentry. Man, I'm really excited to see if it survives. But the plasma's looking gnarly today. Plasma be looking ready to hurt. That heat shield be looking ready to heat shield. Wow, dude. I just like I can't get enough of just the way that it just like slowly builds up is so satisfying to watch. It's like it's mesmerizing. Plasma hypnosis. Ah, that's not what we wanted. That's some great music for this, actually. I love the way that it just rolls. Actually, that's probably not it rolling. That's probably the flap actuating, and it just looks like the ship is rolling. That's what that is. That's all that. It's a trick of the brain. You can see the whole like the plasma, like the onion plasma is starting to form, getting it into the different layers as it like you get like this, and then it'll all like there'll be like a big, almost like a wing, and it will get very sharp and defined, and we'll start to see even more layers form as the plasma builds up around the vehicle. Wow, look at it. It is a spicy boy right now. Look at that flap move. So cool. I didn't take my ADHD medication today, so I'm a little bit off the wall. It's hard for me to focus. Oh, damn it. Go back. Go back. I'm happy with this too. This is pretty sick. Pretty sick shot. Oh, we're at 96. 96 kilometers. Opposite of funny number. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Okay, SpaceX. W cameras. Hell yeah. We're getting it now. More plasma. Really starting to get those layers now. What a cool flow. Like it's just such a mesmerizing thing to look at. It's almost like hard to believe that it's real. Now this is where we'll see the burn through. If any burn through happens, it was around the flaps, so I have to see what happens there. Wonder if we have, nope, still music. We'll play it safe in that case. Keep it muted for now. Oh, look at again, you can see like all these different the lines of the different temperatures of plasma. Such a cool shot. It should get even more defined because we're still like it's still going hella fast. 86 kilometers up. So we still have a good long time of these like actually just incredible views. I mean the fact that we're getting signal because like again like the ship is so big it punches a hole through the plasma and you can bounce the Starlink signals through that hole, which they're getting better and better at it seems because I mean they maintained relatively stable video connection basically the whole time. Oh, even more lines. Let's go. Onion plasma. Come on. Oh, I love this. I love the way it looks. So cool. No! Man, this will never get old. And like I said, so many more launches to come. After this, we've got Flight 7, and then, we could see 25 flights next year. And then the year after that, it could be 50 to 100. And then the year after that, like, it's just, this program is going to get nuts. Um, just really, really incredible stuff. Super cool that we are all going to get to sort of witness this live. We're all sort of going through this together, which is, I love it. Oh my God. Plasma go burr. Look at that ice. Those frosty pipes. All right, it's really slowing down now. Oh, a piece of the ice fell off. Hell yeah. Doom plasma. All right, we're about to drop below 26,000. Yeah, 25. Dude. Dude. About to go below 25. Well, not about, but it's getting there.
Starship in order to
Oh, we'll listen in again.
basically present that necessary receding line, which you kind of can see there in your view. Think back to previous flights, the heat shield line came up further on the vehicle, and just like Dan said, we want to test the vehicle beyond what we think it is capable of carrying based on our simulations and calculations.
We haven't seen a banana shot,
So
guys,
once again,
since the re-entry
just
started.
be super plain. Don't be surprised if we see some wackadoodle stuff happen here.
Wackadoodle?
Be.
That's a cuttlefish's word right there.
Testing out intentionally to
Wacklery.
see what the ship can take.
Yeah, exactly. And knowing what those limits are will really
This thing
help
is
us
really slowing down.
design the vehicle of the future.
It's about to be at 69
Essentially,
kilometers
removing those
too.
tiles helps us remove a lot of weight from the vehicle, a lot of things that might potentially need refurbishment in the future. And the goal is to come up
They
with
held
a
around
heat shield
69 last
pattern or
time.
design that we
But I
don't
wonder if
have
they're
to
just going to go
refurbish.
for it
We can just continue to use it over and over
this
again.
time.
And that's why we're changing some of those tiles and moving stuff around, removing a lot of those tiles, as Kate has been mentioning.
Exactly. And
holy cow,
looking
dude.
forward to the Starship capability of the future, we want to be able to catch Starship like we do with boosters. And so the next flight, we want to better understand where we can install catch hardware, not necessarily to actually do the catch, but to see how that hardware holds up in those spots. And today's flight will help inform.
Now it's really
does the
below
stainless
24.
steel hold up like we think it may based on experiments that we conducted on Flight 5.
Look at that, the streaks going by. This is like some Star Citizen stuff, or but it's
so
real
much on
life.
this flight
This is nuts.
we're doing to try and
Okay, so they're not
make
hanging
all the
around
ships that
69.
we're about
They're
to
just
start
going
flying
in.
even better, just
They're going
really
in hard,
understand what their
hard and
capabilities are gonna
fast.
be. We've got kind of the next gen ship lined up for flight.
It's looking
7.
good.
It's got all of those heat shield upgrades and everything.
Starting to get some of that
And
iridescence
one
now.
of the things that we're going to be doing
On
that's
the
most interesting.
oh my
one
God,
of the
why am I
reasons we
so
wanted
tired?
daylight is we're
Why am
gonna
I so
be
yawning?
flying pretty aggressively as ship comes in.
But yeah,
We're gonna
you're
be
starting to
kinda
see like
nose
as this
down,
heats up,
and
it's
we've done it in
it's
wind tunnels,
glowing.
we've done it in simulations. You might see the flaps really flapping around trying to control the vehicle. We're betting we might have a little bit more capability than we think in just the analysis, but always a chance that bet doesn't pay off. But that just helps us know like what are our
Starship
limits.
is now halfway through the peak heating phase of entry.
Sweet.
Okay,
Halfway
50%
home,
through.
guys.
There's the real.
Yeah, and if you guys
There's the real
again,
hot
can
stuff.
follow along with the altitude and the speed of ship.
Look
as
at that
it's
though.
making
It
its
seems
way
like
back
it's
down to
okay,
Earth,
right?
bottom right-hand
Like
corner of your screen.
I don't see any like weird
Speed
nonsense
is still
going on.
going really, really fast. Again, as it
Jeez,
gets closer
though.
to Earth, we'll see that altitude drop a little bit faster. It's kind of dropping pretty slow right now. And again,
I mean, you could say it's dropping pretty slow, but it's still dropping pretty fast. Like it's got down 4,000 kilometers an hour. That's not slow.
And if we can make it through this
It's about to do
re-entry,
5.
we will attempt to do that flip maneuver once again and splash down in the ocean.
Look at the iridescence.
Like
So
we've been
beautiful.
saying, we are testing beyond the perceived limits of the vehicle.
Beyond. To go
We
even further
want to
beyond.
learn more about
Ah!
the ship, and this is a great opportunity to do that. So really pushing the flight hardware in a flight environment to help inform these future designs. As we've mentioned, it has a different heat shield. This heat shield is not the same generation as what we flew last time. This one is one generation older. So we are also testing out new secondary thermal protection materials. So basically, like if the heat shield isn't in this one spot, can this other material protect the metal is the thinking there. Also checking of the ship's structural strength in those areas where we're looking to add that ship catch hardware just to see if it survives entry.
Look at that.
Yeah, as we've been saying,
Oh, it's so cool. The flows.
A lot of calculations.
When it's like when
this view right
all that
here
material is
super
flowing
cool.
past the ship and the ship is just like punching through the atmosphere.
The
Ah,
aft
it's so
engine
cool,
bay,
dude.
basically at the
Ah,
bottom
it's
of
so
Starship.
cool.
Then
This is
on
like
the
a live
center
view of
left-hand
re-entry. I can't get over
panel,
it.
if
I'll
you
never
will,
be able to
we
get
have
over this.
one of
I've watched
the
this a million
forward
times. I'll never be able to
Starship
get over it.
flaps.
It's just
Flaps
so
are one of the flaps
insane.
located at the
This
top
is so
of the vehicle.
cool.
Underneath that
Oh.
is one of the aft end flaps, like the one that we see in the main picture there on the right-hand side of your screen. Now these views,
W
as the
SpaceX.
vehicle continues to
W
enter the
multiplanetary
Earth's atmosphere,
humanity.
drawing a
Let's
crowd
go.
once again here at
Oh,
SpaceX and
look at
Hawthorne
this.
as
Look at
folks
this
tune
plasma.
in as the
Look at that
mission
shit, dude.
continues on. Now, the next event that we have coming
It's
up,
so cool.
we should hear the call out that the
I love the
vehicle
like the
is
layers, like just
supersonic
they're like peeling
around
away, like
T+1
the plasma's
hour
getting like
and 2
stripped,
minutes or so.
like stripped away
That means that the vehicle is
as more
traveling
material
near
finally
the
like
speed of sound.
avalanches it
We
off.
say near the speed of sound because there are certain parts of the vehicle where airflow is
And then we're getting
faster
this
and
like
other parts
super
where
hot
it's
shit
going
building up
slower,
along
so
the
it kinda teeters there on the brink
I'm actually quite
of the
surprised
speed of
how
sound. So,
how smoothly this is going
once
so
we
far.
have equal flow on all parts, then we'll hear it
Below 20,000.
Yeah, and
And almost real quick, almost a reverse of. I'm sorry, Jesse. Almost a reverse of before we see the Earth starting to come into view.
And now we're getting the good views of everything is clearing up.
Look different from any of the
This is gonna look so cool
and it was specifically
as
so,
the
we get as much daylight as
because
possible to see
before
that
we couldn't really
distance.
see, like it was
Over to you,
too
Jesse.
dark
Sorry about
to
that.
see
Yeah,
like
great
all of
minds
this
think
stuff
alike. That's
ripping
exactly
off,
what I was gonna point
right?
out, is that
We
we're
weren't
getting a
seeing
lot
this
clearer view
as
of the Earth in
clearly
the
because it was
background
too
with,
bright
the
relative
different
to the
temperatures that we're
surroundings.
seeing with
Basically,
the
it was
different
just like a
colors,
flashbang in your
of
face.
that plasma
Now we
around
can
the
see
ship,
like
which
right
is
through
really,
like
really
rainbow
cool to see.
plasma basically,
Again, we are
and we
pushing
can
the
see
limits
the
of
like
ship
different
today,
features,
but
more
so
definition
far,
in the
everything
onion.
is looking pretty nominal.
Yeah.
We'll see how the next few minutes
Oh.
goes.
Yeah, like we've
More
said
heat
before, don't be surprised
coming up
if this
on
is
the
not
steel.
entirely
here.
smooth sailing,
Like that's
all the way down to the ocean's surface. Similar to Flight 5, we are targeting the same.
now we're
splashdown
getting into the
location
big
in the
thick
Indian
plasma.
Ocean, but we are not expecting to recover the vehicle.
Right, and we were getting some glimpses of the flaps. The flaps so far are looking pretty good. We're not seeing any burn through. There's those flaps again in that hinge area, which is our most concerning area
No
there.
burn through yet.
That's great news for us for now. Again, the next few
For
minutes
now,
could change
true.
as we continuously push those limits.
16,000 kilometers an hour though.
Once we slow down a little bit.
Oh wow,
for
look at that
subsonic,
actuation on the
essentially, so it
flaps.
gets
So
about
cool.
1,200 kilometers an hour. Once we're down below that, that's when we're going to kind of dip our nose down and get that more aggressive angle of attack. Normally, we're just belly flop right into the water, pretty much that position. But if we're going to be able to do return to launch sites, we're going to want to be able to fly
So
with a little bit
it
more
looks
of an
like
angle
they're
of attack,
basically
they're
about to do some like weird
through.
nonsense. They're about
And
to
so
do something
this'll
different
be just a
over the
test to
next
see
couple of
quite
minutes,
how far can we
actually
push
seconds,
it.
because
But
they're really
obviously we're
slowing
gonna
down
do these
now.
kind of tests way
Wow,
out here
I
in
love the way
super
this
remote
looks in the
areas
light.
before you
This
ever
looks
try
way
to bring
cooler
a
in the
ship
light
back
than
to
it
a
did in the
place like
dark.
Starbase.
Starship remains on a good entry trajectory. External temperatures are coming down.
That's good to hear.
All right, great news there. That tells us that we are through the phase of peak heating. So we are expecting.
All right, now it's really gonna.
These temperatures to continue
Once they,
to come
he
down.
said, once they go below
Again,
12,000, they're gonna nose down.
Splashdown
So we should start to see some stuff happen here
around off the northwest
in the next
coast
couple of
Australia.
seconds.
We can see these beautiful views.
Wow,
of
I love
planet Earth
us going over the Earth
in.
like
This
this.
is very different, where we had nighttime views of the ship as it was re-entering, and now we've got daylight. It is about an hour or so after sunrise.
So
there in the
amazing.
Indian Ocean. So pretty cool.
That's
to
the
see
Indian
this.
Ocean down
Yeah, and
there,
it might
doing
not
its
seem
thing.
like it makes a huge difference, but we do get a little bit more light on ship as well for the camera views that we have, which is very beneficial for us to visually see anything.
So far,
and
this looks
try
very,
and
very
correlate
good.
that to any of the sensors or data that we have on the vehicle.
Exactly. That is why we shifted our launch window so that we could have that daylight.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
order
no burn
to
through on any of the
improve our
flaps.
observations of the vehicle. So not only are we getting all the raw data from all the sensors that are on board Starship, but we also have multiple cameras and assets out there that are watching
Below
the vehicle
10,000
and will
now.
also be able to tell us with this visual story that is also very, very important.
We're almost
And as we
200
get down
to
a
go,
little
200
bit
kilometers an
lower,
hour.
the Raptor engines are in their chill phase right now, so just essentially getting them primed to turn on. We're going to use those 3 center engines to do a landing flip and then a landing burn. So we'll come down kind of in that slightly pointed down belly flop and then fire off those engines to flip us around.
Now they're really
final landing burn. That should be coming up
really
in
into
just
the
a little over, just under 5 minutes from now. And then
the business end of the coming down now, basically, because they're below. They're gonna go below 8,000 here.
Subsonic,
Man, this went really well. This was like the best re-entry yet. No burn through.
To maintain control of the ship as we get a little
no,
more
we didn't see any tiles come off either. If you noticed, that was another thing that was happening. Maybe a little bit of burn through.
We can see that we are beginning.
Starship has passed maximum entry pressure.
Perhaps a touch of burn through.
All right, great call out there. But we can see on this view here that we do have some heating there on that looks like one of the forward flaps on Starship. This is to be expected. We knew that the vehicle.
Maybe it's not actually burned through. That's just hot.
We had seen on Flight 5. This is actually really good data because it tells us what parts of the vehicle at this.
Well, hey, that's a hell of a lot better than it was last time. So
once we drop down below the speed of sound, we'll have a higher angle of attack, meaning we're going to be flying nose down, basically.
All right, they're going
to. We can actually looks like that
very rapidly go below the speed of sound here. Look at how this is so incredible how they the engineering here for this heat shield to actually work.
Through the
what an incredible piece of technology.
Well. So, like Kate was saying, we're getting some really good data here.
I guess it wasn't even that bad.
Other flaps
it's
are doing
you know,
a little better than
it wasn't was a lot less bad than on previous flights.
Again,
for the heating here in re-entry.
Until we're expecting.
And look at those clouds. That's so nice.
All the way back down to Earth.
So pretty.
Exactly. And like we said before, we are not expecting to recover the ship, although that would be great. It'd be a nice bonus if it happened, but it's not really in our expectations today. We really want to push the hardware, as we've been saying, but really the telemetry and the data and the video that we receive all the way to the end is truly what we're looking for and will help inform the future design.
They should be about to go into the belly flop here.
We can see some flap movement as the camera is moving around.
Yeah.
That's what you're seeing there is the flaps adjusting. And we have a camera on
Flap
one of the
doing
flaps
its flap
there
things.
this is the view that you're seeing there.
All right, going into the belly flop.
And you can also see
Oh,
the
look at
graphic in
that.
the bottom.
Starship is slowing down past the Mach 1.
Starships were meant to fly, guys.
And call outs aligning
That's
with
what
this.
this
You can
is
see
right
the
here.
orientation of the vehicle starting to change. You can follow that graphic at the bottom of your screen. Again, that is why those
18
flaps are
kilometers
changing.
and
They control the
closing.
orientation of the vehicle.
And look at that view.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
four.
this is
Just an
Go ahead,
incredible
Starship
view
is subsonic belly
I was
flop, remains
of
on a
the
good trajectory.
beautiful planet
I
we
was
live
gonna
on.
say, this
Look
is
at the
one of
atmosphere, the
things
layer. There's an onion, and
we'll start
the
to get a little
atmospheric onion is
anxious
also
just when we're
visible. We
moving
got
slower
onion
from speed to
plasma and
sound. You
now
can see
onion
that
atmosphere.
nose
There's some
slowly
plasma
starting
up there
to tip
too, you
down.
know, in the
And
upper
we're gonna try
atmosphere.
and maintain
Of course
flap
there is.
control the whole way, but we are just a couple minutes away
Sun
from
go burr
hopefully doing
after
a
all.
landing flip.
Magnetosphere protect.
Landing flip and landing burn if the
Hey,
flaps can
that's
hold
not so
together.
bad though. There's a little
Yeah,
bit
this
of
is such a
fucking,
cool view.
like, that's
This
an
reminds
interesting
me,
little bit of damage there,
of
but
when we first performed
not too
the
shabby.
belly flop maneuver on the high altitude test with serial number 8.
Honestly,
We saw the
I'm surprised
ship
with
come
how many
back
heat tails
through,
they
and I
took
always
off of it.
wondered what
Like,
it looked like from
it's
the ship's
fine, dude.
perspective, and
They're good.
this perspective I think helps inform that.
Like, it
We
seems
will
like
be,
they've
as
really
Dan said,
started,
we'll
they're
be
really
dipping
dialing in
down a
this
little
heat shield
further
stuff.
and really be flying nose first.
Man,
This higher angle of attack.
I can't
we're
wait for Flight 7.
intentionally doing it to
Fuck,
stress
it's
those
gonna be the
aft
same thing every
flaps,
time.
and
Flight
that will
7,
help
Flight 8,
inform the limits of flap
Flight
control
17.
in order to collect data for future landing profiles.
I can't wait for them to actually catch one of these things
I
too.
mean, we're looking
actually
good
reuse
so
a booster.
far. We've just got about 5
That'd be
kilometers
sick.
in altitude to go.
10-420.
We'll
Or
ignite
an
the
hour
engines.
420.
We're still just a
Damn it,
couple
I
hundred
missed it.
meters,
It's not
over
10.
the ground, do that flip.
Starship
I
is
guess
flying
technically it was a
5
10
kilometers
420,
altitude,
so
remains
10
on a
420. But
good trajectory.
I have a feeling this is going to look so cool as it passes
oh,
through the clouds.
you don't say. Oh, look at that.
Obligatory shout out to the entire avionics team on Starship.
Drum roll, please.
And there's that nose down orientation.
Nose down. Flap actuation. Look
Now
at me
the
fly.
engines will relight
Look at this
and help
Starship. Holy
lift the
shit, dude.
booster
It is.
back up. This is a more severe flip, given the orientation.
This is gonna be a nice, an absolutely amazing visual. Holy shit! Look at the clouds going by. Wow.
Our ship is doing great so far.
Flip, flip. Yeah! Holy shit, dude. Wow. Okay, we didn't get a booster catch, but that was fucking cool, dude.
Wow.
Whoa! The buoy cam.
Into the water.
Starship is landed.
Wow.
And we have
Go
just
Starship.
flashed
Congratulations, SpaceX. What a launch. That is Flight 6. What a dream.
Awesome buoy
Beautiful.
action here. Daylight views.
There it is.
incredible. We really pushed.
I hope it
the limits.
explodes.
Ship
Come on.
made it all the way back down to
Explode.
I am shocked, to be honest. I think many folks are. The fact that it survived all the way through while flying a lesser gen
Damn.
heat shield is just absolutely incredible. And turns out the vehicle had more capability than our calculations predicted. And
Hell
that
yeah.
is why we test like we.
Well, shit, guys. I think that's fucking Flight 6 of Starship, basically, wrapped up. Holy crap. That was crazy. That was freaking crazy. I can't wait for them to try to catch one of the ships. What an amazing time to be alive, everybody. Fuck yes. All right. Amazing launch. Amazing flight test. Spock. Space. Amazing flight test today. We need rocket emojis, guys. That's what we need. Boom, boom, boom. 3 emoji slam. That flip, I mean, just as it was falling through the clouds, and then the fucking flip, the light, and then the engine's light, it's like, no, that's so fucking cool, dude. Ah, holy jumping. We can never get enough of that. So, damn. I'm gonna go fucking watch a million replays for the next like 2 weeks again. So, but yeah, if I don't know how many people pop in live, but I'm sure that people will watch after the fact. I know the last stream I did got so many views. I was scared actually. You guys made me afraid. I was like, holy shit, there's so many people watching this. I'm such a fool. Like, go watch NASA Spaceflight or Tim Dodd, you know. But it's fun to do these reaction streams. It's always a lot of fun. So. Peace, love, and happiness. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back with some more gaming content later this week. I want to get some Banished in. If you don't know the game Banished, it's a pretty fun game, and we'll be playing a bit of that. Sort of like a medieval city survival style thing. But anyway, I will just keep talking if I do not stop because I am just a weirdo and like my ADHD is bad and I get hyper distracted just like well on one thought and then I am on thought two and it just keeps going. So I'm gonna head off here. But I appreciate everybody who popped in. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me react and watch it. It's a little bit sad we didn't get the tower catch, but there will be another flight, and I will react to that one as well. And there will be, at some point, a tower catch, and hopefully even a ship catch. So let's look forward to that. And yeah, peace, love, happiness. Good vibes to the spaceflight community, and we'll catch you on the next one. Until next time, see you, Space Cowboy. Boom. Fuck, I missed the button.